care anymore. Hello! I'm not going to do the recap. I'm not going to do the announcements again, because I don't have the energy. Last we left off, Mordent dealt with a haunted house. Vampire guy was like, hey, they can handle themselves. Party left with pieces of the crown. Fixed the crown. Got cool stuff. Thalia got a ring that does stuff. Party returned to Mordent. Hung out with Van Richten for a bit. Got gifts from Van Richten, including Eliott. Eliott got a cool belt designed for monks in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Cool book, cool belt. Thalia got a pair of scissors that can snip people's shadows. May got a sword, I think. The professor got a screwdriver that could turn into other tools. Basically a sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who. Madeliene got a mantle of spell resistance. Thalia and the professor went to the gem store a few doors down to get diamonds. Gem store owner turned out to be a Dybbuk and attacked the party, and it was interesting. After dealing with everything, Eliott decided to go to the graveyard to bury a body, the jewel store owner's body.
Yeah.
And put the body in the ground. The gravekeeper had dug a bunch of graves. Eliott put the body in the ground and watched as a bunch of hands came up to claim the body, and Eliott went to give the hands a handshake.
He just went to go.
And the hands grabbed onto Eliott. Eliott attempted to save, got pulled into the grave. Attempted to save, not getting pulled under. Rolled like real bad. Not one. Some stuff. Eliott was pulled under the ground. Watched as the apparatus was actually under the cemetery and activated. Eliott died. And caused a surge of the apparatus, just like before the campaign. In the book, apparatus destroyed everybody in Mordent when it activated last time. And guess what? It activated again. Killing everybody in Mordent and every living thing in Mordent, except for the people protected by Van Richten's tiny hut. So we're going to pick up inside the tiny hut as Van Richten just ends it.
Oh, what just happened?
That is what happened last time the apparatus went off and killed everyone in town.
Wait.
Oh.
Eliott was out there.
Van Richten just has like a no expression, just grim and just nods.
Did anyone see which way he went?
He did mention he was going to the cemetery, so you all know he went to the cemetery.
The cemetery.
Is it gonna go off again, or does it just go off once?
I only know it went. The first time it went off was long before I was alive, but all I know is it went off once. It could go off again. I'm not too sure about how it's designed.
So, if we go to the graveyard, are you going to come with us?
Not for us to find Eliott. Like, surely you liked Eliott.
Of course. Madeliene, you stay and watch shop. Just in case, because I feel like you're not here 100%, and if you die, that would be very terrible. Especially since we could be entering TPK territory. So...
That's fair.
Just saying.
We already are in TPK territory.
What aren't we?
Alright, I know that Eliott had a lot of valuable things on them, so even if they are dead, this should be a fruitful adventure if we find out where he is.
They had the shards, didn't they, Professor?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I
It is
gave
something
Eliott
that
the
we
crown
have to do.
piece.
Oh.
Well, if the crown pieces are destroyed, there might be another way to sort of figure this out, but...
May just takes out like 5 chocolates from her bag and just starts like stress eating them.
I can't have chocolate, I have diabetes. And he grabs his sword cane, checks it, Checks the ring on his hand. Looks like he's adjusting a hat, but it's not there. Alright. In order to use my single scroll, so no more raising the dead.
Well, just hold on one moment. Shouldn't we just rest or something? Or
But what if Elliott's like not dead? If we
And
rest,
what if
then he will be dead.
I'm just letting all of you know. You know that nifty spell that can transport you from one place to another. I cannot do that anymore. Power's running low on for now. So that if any of you get stuck or something, I'm vamoosing it out of there.
That's fine. I can get out myself. I have spells. I am at my full capacity.
Holding down the fort. I see. Has its benefits. All right. Or are we ready?
No.
No.
But let's go
Par for the
anyway.
course. Let's go. See if we can't find Eliott.
Alright.
Or their remains.
As you open the door, not a single soul in sight. Not a single sound from anybody. Just eerie silence because...
Does it look like an atomic bomb, or is it just like it just
Oh, all the buildings
completely
are
nuked people?
people. All the buildings are intact.
Okay.
But piles of dust litter the streets.
Oh.
That's even worse.
Like, you can see dust where people were.
And clothes?
No clothes.
Oh.
Everything from what a person was wearing looks like just
Oh, okay.
gone. Nothing. That includes...
Just be eerie seeing like socks.
And you can see you walk past the stall where the creepy guy was selling like magical trinkets and stuff. The magical trinkets are all intact still, but any that he might have had on his person seemingly are gone. So you make your way towards the cemetery,
Oh, yes.
and not a single sound and not a single living soul remains, just the sound of your footsteps. Everything is dead.
No birds or bugs.
Nope. No cats at the hotel. And then there was a sanatorium. All those people. In the direction of the cemetery, you can see a pulse of blue light, like, and it was similar to the light you saw when everything kind of just vaporized.
Oh, not again.
And it kind of flashes and pulses in the rhythm of a heartbeat. So, boop, 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 boop. And the mist seemed to be swirling and encroaching throughout the town. And as you kind of like look around, you can see another living figure walking through the mist. Alvita. Up ahead through the swirling mists, you can see a quaint coastal town nestled along the side of a cliff. It's vacant, no life to it whatsoever. Piles of dust litter the streets, and you can hear a steady pulse coming from your right in the distance, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. As you push through the mists, you can see other figures up ahead. One appears to be a man in his 50s or so, clad in a really strange-looking suit of armor. One resembles just a lycanthrope, like just a werewolf that's out and about. Another resembles a small, flamboyantly colored and dressed humanoid figure with what appears to be horns or antlers and hooves. The final figure appears to be an elderly human man walking with a cane, in like a long brown leather coat, popped collar, knee-high brown leather boots, with like glasses. And as you all kind of see this figure walking through the mist, and Alvita, you see these people. Would you like to introduce yourself? What you look like?
Sure. Alvita has the hood is donned. She has this dark purple. It appears from a distance. so the face is obscured a bit, but what you can kind of see definitely a weathered face, older, definitely some signs of age, but the way that she walks or holds herself kind of doesn't match. If you were to compare the two between like the older individuals, it kind of, she resembles more of how Van Richten walks. The attire that she's wearing this cloak, this dark purple cloak, but one of the shoulders is off, or it's like off one of the shoulders, obscuring the right hand side of her body as she's walking. There are kind of worn or definitely some shown signs of some wear and tear leather armor, studded leather armor, and she has what appears to be a short bow. She has a rapier at her side as well that's kind of like hanging a little bit loosely. You could see the quiver that's kind of like sticking out from like behind. It's not like over her shoulder, it's like behind her back, but like sticking up. And on one thigh that you can see, there is a dagger, and she has a bag. She'll make her way forward.
Okay. As the mist is still kind of swirling, you don't get a full glimpse of the older man 100%.
Okay.
And when the mist do kind of eventually you step out, where once you thought was a human, like an elderly human man, you see a colorfully dressed half-elf bard. Kind of colorful clothes, puffy sleeves, kind of an askew hat, long shoulder-length hair, glasses, pointed ears. And you would recognize the form of Rictavio, a ringmaster who spends a lot of time in Barovia.
Rictavio.
Yep. You would know that he took over a abandoned tower on Lake Baratok, and he had a wagon with a strange snarling tiger in it in the town of Vallaki. To everyone else, Van Richten just changed what he looks like.
Too many things at once. Who goes there?
The hood is pulled back, and you see, for the first time now, this the hair is kind of done up in a high bun, or like a tight bun, pulled back, but the hair is kind of fraying a little bit as it's like coming out, as not like pristine. The face is regal in a way that you would imagine, maybe picturing a like old nobility, but you definitely see the old, and her right eye, from about where her hairline starts down, there's just this gnarly, nasty looking scar. Her eye, though, is not completely milky white or like completely ruined. There is definitely some kind of definitely sustained some kind of injury, and it's held. Alvita, who are you?
Hold on. How did you... We just barely survived being obliterated. How did you not be obliterated with the rest of this town?
She points.
The mist is still like swirling.
The mist. I was running and it consumed me.
He goes to look at Madeliene, who's like kind of
Not
a mist
here.
person. Exactly.
Rictavio is like, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of the mist do tend to transport people around from time to time.
It's all well and good, but we were looking for someone else.
Yes. You are welcome to be around us as long as you aren't looking to kill us or anything. We are trying to locate a friend that is likely obliterated.
As you're here, Alvita, you can see Rictavio approaches, and he's kind of like looking you over, just examining. How old would you say, like looking at Alvita, they would be if he's looking at them?
Oh yeah, sorry. Alvita looks like mid-60s. The way she's about 5'4", not very tall, definitely. But there is no like hunched shoulder moment. There is a kind of like straight backness, shoulders back, chin up, that she just lets him give her a look over.
Just making sure you're not a ghost.
How tall is she?
5'4".
Okay.
No,
But you do
sure
you do recognize the visage of Rictavio.
Octavio. Right. She'll give him a look.
Yeah, he came through. He rolled through Velaki with a carnival wagon and a pet monkey on his shoulder.
Interesting. All right. Far from home, it seems.
Not exactly.
I think it's one of us. Your friends, your group are looking for an individual that's dead, and she's gonna scan the horizon, the rest of the town.
Yeah, you can see a pulse again coming. Like you can see the pulse of light, just like from the east or from northwest, from the west. And he's like, yeah, one of their friends went to the cemetery and didn't come back when the device went off. And the last time the device went off, everybody in town died. So, going to look for remains.
Oh, okay, I can assist. I have nothing. There's nothing going on in this town. It seems pretty empty.
Probably because everyone died.
Except you folk.
I protected them with a spell.
That makes sense. All right. I can lend my aid if you wish.
That seems amicable for the moment. All right, now on to you. Who are you? You were Van Richten just a moment ago, and now you're not.
Turns to your head and you can see like malice spread across his face. You're mistaken. I am Rictavio. Do not call me that again.
But you were
Gets right in your face.
looking like...
I am Rictavio.
Right, yes. Nice to meet you, Rictavio.
And turns. And as he's like in your face, he's like, I'll tell you later. Quietly, he says it to you, I'll tell you later.
Well, there will need to be a conversation. I do trust you. You saved our lives. But this is all very strange.
I just smell a
Looking
domain.
good, Rictavio, though.
I smell a domain I don't like. It kind of glances towards Alvita.
Me too, the one we're in.
When he says it, he glances at like Alvita quickly. Just
I don't smell anything.
good. Heading towards the cemetery.
Oh, yes.
Thalia, there are no teeth in these dust piles, unfortunately.
Fuck.
I know. It doesn't
Does
take.
Alvita have any teeth?
Yeah, just what does Alvita's teeth look like?
They are pristine white chompers.
Not even dentures or veneers?
They're
Ugh.
60. Not
Yeah.
all elderly people lose their teeth.
I mean,
That's-
fair.
It's directly
But-
tied to quality of water.
Speaking
That
of
too.
losing teeth, Talia's just gonna pop out one of her
Okay.
canines to make an eerie trinket and
Okay.
just like give it or like present it to Alvita just to
When
see.
you
just-
pluck these out, is there like a little bit of blood on them?
I mean, it says harmlessly,
Okay.
so maybe there's like a drop of blood.
Cool. All right. The root
But she'll
too.
pres-
Just
Yeah, essentially, she just like pops it out with her tongue. And she's just gonna present it to Alvita to see what they do. If they take the tooth, trustworthy.
here's a free
Best
tooth.
friend.
She'll kind of glean this tiefling, satyr, whichever it is.
A
She'll glean.
teethling?
A teethling.
All
Tafelin.
right, so
Tiefling.
Tafelin? Tafe. She will take it. What is this?
It's whatever you want it to be.
A tooth.
just eat it. Yeah.
Do you need it back?
Oh no, I'll regrow one in like a couple hours. It's okay.
That'd be sick.
She'll palm it and slip it into underneath the kind of the right hand side cloak. She'll slip it underneath, and after a few seconds her hand will just appear back out. She's walking hand clasped together in front of her.
Oh, one of those people.
Now that it's in the pocket, Talia's just walking and she's just gonna use it to talk into Alvita's mind. Just like, I knew you were trustworthy. And then she's just gonna continue on to the cemetery.
Okay. Doesn't take long. It's only like a block from here. But arriving at the cemetery, you see a pillar of blue light nestled in the center of the area and pulsing like a heartbeat. Just boop, boop, boop. You can see that this blue light is actually spirits being siphoned from all across town and into the earth. There's no sign of Eliott, but you can see there's around 20 or so open graves complete with headstones.
Fuck, I can't read.
Maybe I can.
All
He
right.
did say that he was going to drop off a body.
Yep, 20 open graves. Pick a number between 1 and 20, or roll a d20.
I will roll a d20.
Okay, that'll determine what grave you come across.
We shall decide what grave it is. 18.
Is that a good one? I gotta remember. Okay, W. Godfrey, which the three of you here, plus Octavia, would know. That's the Dark Lord. A tombstone has been vandalized and painted over with the words murderer. And then there's the text that people inscribe like tombstones with, and it says murderer, asshole, scum, cause of death, took his own life.
Ooh, neat. This was a colorful fellow. I can tell. Probably not who we're looking for, though. Am I right?
No, Eliott wasn't a murderer or an asshole. Except sometimes.
Would he have possessed a grave within? He would have
No,
a grave
no.
stone.
I don't know how this town does it. Perhaps they preemptively make the graves. But we're looking for one possibly made for the jewelry. Do you remember the name, Thalia? The jewel merchant.
Okay, did he tell us his name before he tried to kill us?
I'm certain he did.
They took you into the back room.
If you don't remember it, you don't remember it.
Oh well, perhaps when I see the name it will stand out.
Okay.
Which way did is there only like one way into this
Yeah.
cemetery?
One way in, one way out.
Yeah, on the ground.
So, another person can pick a number between 1 and 20, avoiding 18 because you've already found 18, or roll a d20. This determines what graves are found in what order. We're playing RNG tonight.
I will pick the next one.
Okay, you can either pick a number between 1 to 20, or just roll for it.
I'm rolling for it. Number 4.
You'll appreciate this one. Remember how I said
yeah.
there's Easter eggs in this session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sidhario Wayfarer. A tombstone engraved with depictions of the wind. Inscribed it says, moral and proud, cause of death, poisoned while on a diplomatic mission. And in the grave is a clay urn.
Can I take the urn?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Can I open it?
As soon as you open it, a single sealed light breeze emanates from the pot, and that's all that's in there. And so-
It's like a soul is just like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to go into the attic.
yeah, that's what it's basically like. It's just
No, no, no.
And then
no,
and then it's
no,
just
no,
and then
no.
it's just full of ashes.
I dump the ashes out, see if there's any teeth.
Surprisingly, there's 3 teeth that survived the cremation.
Oh shit, yeah! I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
And then be like, thanks. And
Grave-
like kind of fist bump the gravestone.
Okay, gravestone 4 has been looked through.
Vandalized.
Anyone else looking through a grave? Alvita, May, you want to look through a grave? Want a grave
Mayo
rob?
look.
Roll a d20 or pick a number between 1 and 20.
I shall roll a d20 for an 8.
F. Umbrage. A tombstone engraved with an incredibly handsome, bare-chested man. Just,
Initials FU.
inscribed, handsome until he wasn't. Cause of death, had an appointment with the sun. And in the grave is a elegant silk button-down shirt. The top 3 buttons are unbuttoned.
I'm just gonna leave that.
You're gonna leave the shirt in there? Okay.
Time.
Oh,
You know, the
You know
silk
what?
mixing with the fur. I don't know.
perhaps. Oh, I should have thought of this earlier.
And he'll start ritually casting detect magic so that we might be able to like pinpoint it if we get close.
Okay.
Wait, he had the stomachs and the gift that
Oh,
were
yes.
potentially magic.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Is anyone still looking through graves while the professor is focusing on the spell?
Sure. Alvita
Roll a
will-
d20 or pick a number between 1 and 20. I'm asking. You can pick a number because if we get a duplicate, it might speed up some time. Pick a number or roll for
Let's
it.
see, RNG. Oh, well, that's a 4. Didn't we already roll a 4?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did. That was.
Talia.
Let's go
no,
one
that
up then.
was,
5.
Sid. 5. B. Bunsen.
Oh, no.
A tombstone engraved with runes written in giant. Inscribed it says, "An inquisitive mind, cause of death, died in the throes of passion." Nestled in this grave is the platinum hilt of a very ornate longsword. Detect magic is still going, so just a platinum hilt encrusted with rubies.
She'll reach down and
You know what? For you, because of where you come from, I'll let you
Sure.
make a history check or whatnot.
history check or whatnot.
History check, I guess.
Okay.
Roll
okay,
for
okay.
whatnot.
DC 10 because where you're from.
It's a straight roll. It's a 19.
19?
Ah,
That is the Sun Sword. The sword that was designed to destroy Stradvon's Arrowedge.
good thing you didn't pick that one up.
It's
Yeah.
basically designed to kill vampires, basically, is what you'd know.
If she were to grab it, would there be any residual effects on her?
No?
She'll pick it up.
Okay. You can add a Sun Sword to your equipment.
How do you like them apples? For full circle.
That's the spirit voice you hear as you pull it out. Pull it out.
Hey, he died in the throes of
Alright,
passion.
Detect Magic is still going.
Shablooey.
Detect Magic
Oh!
Detect Magic is still going. So Thalia, you can check a grave if you want.
Let's go for number 1.
Perfect choice. Drusilla.
Yeah?
It says Drusilla. A tombstone engraved with images of foxes. Blurb, it says on the grave. Chaotic in life as they were in death. Cause of death. Sacrificed by their mother to appease fey spirits. And there's a skull of a fox in there.
Both got mommy issues.
Yeah. Well, I say Detect Magic would go off at this point. Sun Sword that Alvita found and picked up. And a couple of the graves, and a few of the graves, and underneath the ground is pinging magic, but no schools. Just beep, 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 beep. It's kind of just like aliens when they're using like the motion detector. It's like ping, 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 ping. It's coming from all directions.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And even like the unburied grave, like even the buried graves are pinging magic, but people were buried with like magical stuff.
There are a lot of magics here. It's difficult. Oh, this will be very hard to find Eliott.
Who else wants to attempt to deliver?
Wait.
Oh.
Alvita, you just picked something up. It is very magical, I can tell.
Clarification: Is the actual sun
Yeah,
sword?
it's the
or
actual
is it a
sun. It's the
blade?
actual sun sword.
Got it. So it. She'll twirl the hilt in her hand. Yes, it's very strong. It's a very strong artifact. From.
Do you know if it's cursed?
You would know it's not.
It's not. No,
Are you sure? How do you know?
because it's from. It's from my domain. That's what I'm from.
I'm from Lemuria. Oh, right. Professor Milton Bradley. Sorry.
Professor.
Yes. Of mechanical engineering.
Pleasure.
Rectavrio from Barovia.
Yes. Pleasure. She'll look to the other two.
I'm May. I'm from Kartkas.
Pleasure. And the one with the tooth.
Thalia Grace, formerly of the Carnival.
My name is Alvita Pavlenco, from Barovia.
Ah,
Yes, this weapon is interesting that it's made its way here.
is it important? We're kind of in a hurry.
Slightly, yes, but it's not pertaining to your missing individual, I don't think, unless he was, or they were inclined on finding such artifacts. I don't know. I don't wish to assume either.
You know, we knew them for
A couple.
4 days?
4
Was it
days.
4 days?
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Good guess.
Really?
Nailed
It
it.
was.
This is a meat grinder. This has been a meat
Oh
grinder.
no, it's
Is it that short?
It was pretty short.
God, it felt like ages. Wait, no. How many days did we spend in the carnival?
Like one.
One.
It
I
is
thought we
not.
spent like 2.
No, one.
Nope.
Yeah.
She never,
The shit
we
hits the
never
fan
even-
as we walk into new domains.
Because you were not there, and I'm
We
like, well,
spent-
Talia's gonna run off, right? 'Cause that's Talia's thing.
Yeah.
It's like boop, with Gregory going, we should go kill people.
We spent one night in the carnival. We spend one night anywhere, and everything goes to shit.
I thought
Is
we
it
were.
us?
I thought
Are
we
we
were-
the problem?
Yes, you are. I thought you were looking for your friend.
Oh yes.
Alvita's going to try to get to the ground and see if she can see any other distinguishing
Nope.
footprints.
No footprints whatsoever.
I'm gonna look at Grieve too, next to Thalia.
Just immediately next.
Just like because Talia's there looking at it, they're just like looking over next to it.
Okay. Hannibal.
Oh.
No!
A tombstone engraved with alchemical vials and notes. Inscribed it says, a prince, most importantly, and an asshole. Killed by their half-sister Drusella's pet bear.
I wasn't along. I did not watch
Because
that.
that actually happened.
Yeah.
In the
it
grave,
did.
in the grave is a 3-fingered white sequined glove. Because that's what he had. He had 3 fingers and he had a glove that was sequined. That's all that's in the grave. Just a weird white glove.
This is magical.
No. He was an
So-
art. That was his artificer tools. Then I got bored of being an artificer and didn't like it. So yeah.
To the person who used it, Professor, yes, it was very magical to
It
them.
wasn't. He hated it. So we switched to a wizard. But that's all that's in that grave. Anyone looking at another grave?
think Thalia is just gonna like alternate with me. So,
Anybody else want to look at one though?
I'm gonna leapfrog.
Oh, I will look at one.
You want to roll for it
Yes.
or pick one? Okay.
Here we go. 3.
Chris just strides
Wow.
along.
Next one.
The next
Wow.
one. It says Ilvim, and it's a tombstone engraved with various instruments. Yes, I killed the entire soldiers of the Lich Queen group. Inscribed in the grave, it says a performer till their very last. Cause of death: died of exhaustion after a week-long performance with no breaks.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
Inside the grave is
Goals.
inside the grave is a flute made from ivory and inlaid with silver. It's not magical; it's just a flute.
Listen
I'm
with your
partial
crowd.
to bagpipes.
Me too. All right, Alvita, you want to check a grave?
Sure, we'll go the opposite direction. So we'll just do 20.
I hope someone gets this one because it's real funny and I'm pretty proud of it. S. Austin. Anybody yet? Anybody yet? You'll get it. It's engraved with symbols of ale and the number is 316. Inscribed in the grave it says, and that's the bottom line because I said so. No one?
Oh my
Stone Cold
god.
Steve Austin,
That's right.
baby.
Cause
Oh.
of death: drank himself to death on cheap beer. Inside the grave is a belt engraved with the face of basically Stone Cold Steve Austin, a bald man with a goatee, and that pings magic. That belt.
She'll pick it up.
It looks like a wrestler's belt basically, but yeah.
That's magical.
Right. She'll throw the belt over her shoulder.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder boulder holder.
No, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin's championship belt. All right. Anybody else? Any Rose would get it.
Oh, yes.
Anyone else looking? All right. Roll for it or pick randomly.
I shall try to roll again. 9.
R. Anders, a tombstone engraved with large bird feathers. The blurb says, "Too young for this world. Cause of death: devoured by birds." In the grave is a large bird feather belonging to a rock. So it's like a feather like this
Iron.
big.
God bless that little goblin.
Like 13-year-old or whatever.
She's 50.
Oh.
Yeah, big rock bird feather in there, just in the bottom. That's all. Thalia, you looking at another grave?
Yeah.
Which one?
Have we done number 13 yet?
Nope.
We're gonna go lucky number 13.
Okay. It says Aja. When I said I killed all of the soldiers of the Lich Queen characters.
Oh.
It's a
Laid to rest.
It's a tombstone engraved with faded-looking swords. The inscription says, "Departed their family with stern words. They are missed." And then, cause of death: died of old age while sleeping. And the grave is empty.
Oh.
Oh.
God damn it.
All right. Who wants to go next? May.
I'll go.
All right.
I'll roll for it.
You'll eventually find Eliott's. Maybe if Eliott has one.
We're just fucking around. 11.
Okay. Z. If this is a tombstone lacking details, like they didn't accomplish much. The inscription says, "A stranger until the very end." Cause of death: neck snapped in an altercation. This grave is also empty.
Wait, who's that?
That was Brittany's
Sorry.
backup character that lasted for one session, got killed by their old character. Curses.
When we were trying to rescue Brittany's character from the axe.
For me.
This was like 2 years. This is 2 years
Oh
ago.
my God.
Well, it was a thing.
Remember Strahd's stepsis?
But not actually Strahd's stepsis. Yeah.
Lis-
All right.
What are you doing, step bro?
Who wants to go next? That'll be Alvita or the Professor.
Alvita will go next. 19. I guess that's the next one.
D. Gladstone. A tombstone that has been engraved with images of tankards and bottles and bridal gowns. He loved his drink and murdering. Burned to death in his tavern. At the bottom of the grave is a tankard made from a skull. Also pings magical.
Seems as though they put all the drunkards at this end.
It seems as though
Yeah, so the
So
belt's
pick up the
magical, the
tankard.
tankard's magical, the sword is magical.
just kind of hold it aloft.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting quite the collection, Alvita.
I don't know if these are things that I want.
Well, I'll take some of them.
Here, she'll hand over the tankard.
All right.
The tankard made of a skull. Yeah, the skull of a dwarf.
Oh.
And this is the dwarf who operated the tavern that you all saw
right,
burn
yeah.
down. Yeah. All right, Professor,
Cool.
it's your turn for your grave.
Yeah. The professor will just
Literally.
start leapfrogging with Alvita.
Okay.
Ah! Shut up, Justin.
All right, so leapfrogging. So
I believe that's 17 then.
P. Godfroy. A tombstone engraved with toys for a child. May they find peace eternal. Murdered by her father. The grave is empty.
Oh. Next one, I suppose.
Thalia, you get to go next. You'll find a grave. Pick a grave, Thalia, or roll for one. Up to you.
Six.
O. Bauer. A tombstone engraved with the faces of tiefling children. The inscription says, "The best mother anyone could ask for." Cause of death: died of old age, alone.
Ow!
It's like, is this like
Jake right there.
I'm gonna grab it.
okay? May, you get to look in a grave now. You get to play with the grave.
We're rolling.
It's gonna get to the point. It's gonna get to the point where you should just pick a number.
Yeah. 19 was already looked
Yeah,
at, I
pick it.
think.
So just pick a number then.
I'll go for lucky number 7.
Una.
Hell yeah, baby!
A tombstone engraved with gnarled roots and a windmill. The inscription says, "1001 ways to die in Ravenloft."
Oh my god, I wanna take it.
Okay.
That's fucking funny.
It's a picture book for kids.
Oh,
And each one, so the first page, it doesn't have many pages in it, even though it says 1001 ways to die in Ravenloft. The first page. Alright. The first page shows a person stepping into a sphere and disintegrating. You flip it. The second page shows an Eladrin being devoured by a ship. Like, eaten alive by a ship. Like a living ship. The third page shows a grung dying after completing a ritual. Fourth page shows a furbolg being life drained from spiders made of pure shadow.
Yep.
The fifth page shows someone falling into a pit and having their throat ripped out by ghouls.
Yep.
The sixth page shows somebody leaping 500 feet onto a balcony for some reason. Just
Oh yeah. Yep.
the seventh shows somebody being killed by this big like demon. And 8, just them laying in a bed.
Don't forget the experimentation and explosion of trying
Yeah.
to brew something.
Oh yeah, that'd be the last one then.
Okay.
All right, Alvita, you get to look through a grave.
16?
No. Yeah. E. Godofroy, a tombstone engraved with roses. A loving soul taken too soon, murdered by her husband. Empty.
All right, next one, Professor.
All right, 15.
J. Cena. Completely blank tombstone. And no inscriptions, but no engravings. I mean, and the inscription says nobody could see them. Cause of death: cursed by persistent invisibility and hit by a carriage. Nothing's in the grave. Or it looks like nothing's in the grave.
Oh,
But detect magic doesn't go off in this grave.
Yeah.
That'll bring us back to... Yeah, that's...
you know, I'm starting to think that we might not find Eliott.
Well, Thalia, it's up to you to look through a grave now. At this
Has
point, just
8.
pick. At this point, just pick numbers.
Has 8 been done?
8. Yes, that was Florian Umbridge.
Okay.
Well, F Umbridge.
9 has been done.
9
9
10
has been done.
hasn't.
I'll do 10 then.
Jin. A tombstone engraved with herbs. A lover of food and thin as a pancake.
Ooh,
Cause of death:
that was a good one.
crushed by a malfunctioning elevator. The grave is filled with rotting food.
Cheers.
That was a good one though, Justin. Love of food and thin as a pancake.
Pancake.
Oof.
So that'll bring us to May. The numbers that are left are 12, 14, and that's it.
Oh, 12.
Reggie. A tombstone engraved with a lute and bagpipes. Left their half family and were never seen again. Cause of death: eaten by wolves. In the grave is a broken and smashed apart set of bagpipes.
Oh, you know, I happen to do a little toot on some bagpipes. I think I might see if I can salvage this.
You
that's
can
all right.
sure try, Professor.
Oh, okay.
And I'll pick up the pieces.
Okay. That'd leave Alvita for number 14.
Or
Okay. E. Humble.
Mhm.
A tombstone engraved with a caduceus, which is like the medical symbol.
Mhm.
The inscription says, "A healer of others, but failed to fix themselves." Cause of death: devoured by the apparatus. And in the grave is 2 pieces of a crown, stuck together.
oh, Avita will lift up the crown.
Oh,
Is this magical?
Mm-hmm.
of course, it's always the last place you
Oh wait,
check.
the crown doesn't ping magical. I think we went over that last session.
Yeah, I don't think it does. What is this? What is this? It looks just like
That is
stone.
what we're looking for.
E humble.
Eliott.
You can also see the
Healer.
tombstone. It says E. Humble.
Is that his last name?
4 days.
Thalia,
Gotta
you
remember 4
sweet
days.
Summer child.
Yeah, none of you knew Elliott's last name.
Y'all did. Oh, they never gave that away. This is it. You said that he had a stomachs. I don't.
Yeah, that was in the stomachs.
She will offer it to the
Yeah,
professor
all right, I'll take it.
and wipe her fingers. And she will get out of or step back a bit.
Well, it looks as though Eliott died.
Yeah, the grave does say cause of death.
The apparatus. What is the apparatus? Do we know what that is?
It's a device that
Is
people
it this?
think.
And she, is there still that pillar of?
Yeah, the stuff the spirit's getting siphoned into the ground. Yeah.
We're just like perusing through gravestones. The souls are being. I don't know. So that is that. Or
What?
it said that he was killed by the apparatus and
To devoured by the apparatus.
devoured. Is this a living creature?
Who's to say?
So
By the way, we got what we came for.
There's
No.
there's no body. It's just
Now, goodbye, Eliott. You were a good friend.
you all hear like a poof, poof, and a trap door opens up in one of the graves.
Eliott.
It's in the grave of W. Godfrey, the Dark Lord of this domain. Just the trap door goes poof from underneath the mud.
Alvita's gonna pull the short bow off and reach back and
Okay. A tendril kind of like
Ready.
snakes out of the earth, of like a mechanical tendril. It's really
I
weird.
I think it's time we should step away.
And impaled on the
everyone.
end of the tendril is Eliott's body. And Eliott's body kind of like lurches forward and goes.
No. Yeah, I'm good. Get
We're done here, gang.
And then just goes for ahead. And
Go to
Ah.
sleep.
No.
Take the forever nap.
lurches a couple steps forward.
Bo, 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 bo.
Join the apparatus. And they start to smile.
leaving. Alright.
We're going. Goodbye.
Alright.
Rips their face off.
Yep, no, gang. We're running.
out.
We're
And just
running,
starts
gang.
like ripping like whatever made up Eliott, just ripping it off. Just and beneath it is just a weird sort of skeleton that's being like suffused with life force, just like you're just running. Like, yeah, fuck that.
We're gone. We're
Yeah.
gone. Bye.
Okay,
We got what we came for.
okay. You can hear
My
the
deepest
pulsing.
condolences.
You can hear the pulses getting quicker. Like
Brictavo, should we be worried?
no, I think we're leaving this domain.
Let's
need
get
to-
Madeliene and get the
Yes.
fuck out of here.
Yes.
Okay. You as you're running, you can hear like a like the street behind you is cracking. It's like something is chasing you beneath the street. Like
Yeah, no. No, no, no.
and just,
Short bow gets put back and the rapier is pulled out.
and just more of those like mechanical tendrils are like bursting out of the earth with bodies attached to the end of them. Just like
I hate that.
Madeliene, it's time to go.
one of the bodies is a tiefling woman, kind of elderly tiefling woman. One of the bodies is a Asimar with his like shirt half buttoned down. Just one's a fire genasi. So you all like run to this house, burst in, and Madeleine's drinking tea.
We gotta go.
Put it in a
We-
to-go cup.
We may have bungled it, but we gotta go.
Let me look at the map and see if you're actually near any borders.
Octavio, gather your people and off we go.
He drops the disguise. Fuck's sakes. Alright. Great. Cool. Cool. Looking at the map, if you guys are near a border. You're not. Well, that's interesting. You just have to leave town. You don't have to leave the domain. So you're all, yeah. You like, he points at a map and just goes, "Well, nowhere near a border of this domain. We just need to leave town."
Yup, pick a direction.
No, follow me. And he like, follow me to the back of the shop. He like kicks. He like pulls a book. He pulls a book down and opens up a bookcase, and this bookcase swivels and reveals a secret compartment. And you can see these tendrils are like coming in through the windows now, just like. He leads you through the room. Get in, everybody, but not you, Alvita. No, I'm kidding. Get in.
Alright. Slip in.
Hurry up, everyone! And he like closes it, and you can see a stagecoach, like a very colorful carnival like kind of stagecoach, the one you all saw before at the one haunted house. And Alvita, you would have seen this one in Barovia. He's like, okay, everybody, sit somewhere on it, but don't go inside. Just sit somewhere on top of it.
All right.
You're something growling from the inside of it. Just everyone.
All right.
You can sit up front, yes. Just everyone take a seat.
Oh, Thalia is up front and ready to go.
Okay.
Now we just get on the. Essentially, he's gonna take the rapier in her left hand, and she's just gonna grab the top railing, like jump and grab the top railing, and kind of. She's gonna be in that like side crouch,
Okay, cool.
like lingering. Yeah.
He hears something just snarling inside the back. He's like, "Ignore that. It's fine." He gets in the position. His two like associates get beside him. There's room for Thalia because Thalia is just tiny, and he's like, "All right, everyone, get ready." And he just whoosh, but there's no animals tied up to it. And he whips, and a horse conjures, and the stagecoach just goes. And you're basically fleeing town in this thing as the streets like are like uprooting, and these mechanical tendrils are just like slashing around. I need everyone in the wagon to make a dexterity saving throw as one of these tendrils shoots a beam of blue energy at the stagecoach. Just
Is it magical?
Sort of. It's lightning / mechanical. So not really.
All right.
It's creepy. It's weird mechanical power.
Spells and other magical effects.
Not really, but I'll say it, sure.
Okay. I just up to you. Whatever you want to decide on that.
For this instance, sure, because like I said, there's a high chance we are in TPK territory based on what's been going down with the apparatus.
Didn't help much.
Okay, Madeliene got a 19. Just in case we all die, or I die, does anyone here know how to steer land vehicles?
Yes, back in my army days.
Do you have
actually.
proficiency in land vehicles?
Yes, I do.
Just asking. Okay.
May's gonna like run
Just
like
answering.
onto,
Okay.
onto the front, just like.
Okay. If you're trying to like move while this thing is in motion, you need to make 2 dex saves then.
Actually, no. You know
you said,
what?
You already said it.
You know what? That's fair
You
enough.
already
Let's
said it,
hope
and
that-
when I said what you had to do.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so we're gonna do the beam dex save first. Alright, so Alvita
17.
succeeds.
16.
You take no damage.
16. Okay.
Thalia,
Dirty 20.
no damage. You dodge this. You are out of the blast of this beam. May, for your first dex save,
14.
33 lightning damage.
Oh, that hurts. My hair is all her hair just sticking up on end. Like
Professor, what'd you get on your dex save?
13.
33 lightning damage.
I will cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
So that gets reduced to 16.
And Rictavio takes 33 lightning damage. just he just grimaces. All right, and May said you were attempting to get to the front, so that is
Yeah, it was a 12.
off the wagon. And he's like, "Do we stop for your friend? We can't afford to. Like, we're in a
They're
predicament."
actually kind of like really useful, please.
Oh, he slams on the brakes. He's like, "Hurry up and get on."
Your mage fucking
All right,
books
I need
it.
everyone to make a dex save because you had to stop for another beam. Just
Okay.
haven't gotten out of town yet because May fell off.
I don't know how many of these I got in me, but not 20.
Okay, Rictavio succeeds. Madeliene fails. All right, Alvita
Sorry. 17.
succeeds. Thalia
25.
succeeds. May
8.
37 lightning damage.
So, like, I'm kind of down.
Okay, so May's not on the wagon yet. Professor, what'd you get?
Natural 20.
All right, so no damage for you.
With that natural 20, would you allow me to be able to pick up May, since that's why we're taking this damage in the first place? Scoop them up onto the carriage with us.
How does your necrotic stuff work?
When I grapple someone,
This is grapple.
they take damage.
Okay, so roll damage for it. And May takes a failed death
Alright.
save.
It's fine.
It's fine. Just get her.
And-
on.
Oh,
Yeah, it's either certain death or this.
And then I need.
So that's 1d10.
And then I
there
need,
we go.
And then I need May to make a death saving throw.
Take 2 necrotic
Yeah.
damage.
So May takes a failed death save, and then I need you to make a death save while we sort this stuff out.
No, not ones.
10.
Whoa.
Okay, you get May on the wagon. For the sake of this, roll initiative. Just to get an idea of like how, yeah. This, you can blame Eliott for this. This is fine.
Not Elliott's fault. not this shit.
No, we could totally. I mean, he's dead, so it doesn't
Yeah, that's
matter.
true.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like, had he not died,
Hey.
we wouldn't be in this position.
True. Very
Yeah.
valid. Very valid.
When they say don't speak ill of the dead, nah, well,
it
just
ain't in
feel free.
Ravenloft. It ain't in
Free.
Eliott
Ravenloft.
didn't have a
What
soul.
are they gonna do?
Eliott didn't have a soul, so it doesn't count.
Is he gonna come back to life and kick my
No, he doesn't
ass?
have a
Like,
soul.
Just wait.
Eliott's gone. Like,
Just
Eliott's
wait.
gone for good.
Congo.
Alright. Man, if this is how...
Sorry, I just was reminded of that Always Sunny skit with the toll troll.
Oh, hell yeah. Alvita, what you have for initiative?
6.
Jeez. What's your initiative, like, score?
4.
Okay, so you go before Madeliene. Because Madeliene also got a 6.
Doofy.
Thalia.
9.
Oh, Jesus. May.
And
Okay. Professor.
15.
There we go.
Oh, yes. there
Alright,
we
let's
go.
see what the apparatus got. 19.
That is kind of how it goes with your guys.
They get high. Them high initiative rolls, man.
It has +0 initiative. I just rolled a 19. Okay. Dex saves everybody. May automatically fails because they're unconscious.
Again.
So May, you take another failed death save because
Yep.
yeah.
Me.
I was like, yeah.
Alvita,
22.
you succeed. You dodge out of the way. Thalia,
12.
31 lightning damage.
I am down.
You're down on the wagon and on the front seat. Just
And I was going to heal May.
Professor,
19.
you're like you shield yourself with May. Just that's how it works. Is May's so big, you just kind of May takes the full blast of it from you.
Lift her up.
Madeleine's at. Let's see what Madeleine's at.
scene from Dirty Dancing.
Madeliene, please tell me you
Oh,
have 2
God.
decks. Madeliene just succeeds with 7 hit points left.
Hmm.
Octavio fails.
Fuck.
Octavio's still up though. But though he's
Oh.
stopping the wagon, he's just like, can we please fucking leave? Professor, your turn. You're still holding on to May.
Bah!
Just throw him
Just
on the way.
drop her onto the thing,
Okay.
onto the
Okay.
the fucking bus, the
That's
wagon.
that'd be your action. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do for my
Climb
action?
on.
I can't punch it from here.
You're gonna climb on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
May, death saving throw.
The dice
Uh,
tell a story.
Hold on. Can I do a bonus action?
Yeah.
All right. I will. When it comes to this spell, would I know how Sanctuary would work against this beam?
I need to look here. I have Sanctuary pulled up because I figured that's what you'd be doing. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects, so no, Sanctuary wouldn't protect.
Because
May
it's a
from this.
beam.
Yeah, because it's an area effect technically.
Damn. Well, or a harmful spell, but yeah, area of effect. Fuck. Balls. Yeah, I need that spell slot then for absorption.
So May, death saving throw. You have
All right,
you have
everybody.
you have 2 fails, 1
The
success.
dice tell a story. And the dice,
God.
What'd you get?
a nat one.
That's 2 fails. Well, the professor just yeet, and they're not breathing when you throw them on the way.
Maybe they hit their head a little bit too hard getting through.
But they're not moving. Thalia, you're unconscious, so death saving throw while you're sitting at the front seat.
$11.
Okay. Alvita, you're still like on the side of the wagon.
Shit. Okay, she's going to pull herself up and over, and Madeleine's looking rough.
Madeleine's looking rough. Talia's dying.
May's dead.
May's dead.
Okay, getting a clear view of everyone. She's going to kind of focus a bit, and she's going to speak in Celestial, and this green energy is going to coalesce around Thalia, Madeliene, and she's going to try May. She doesn't really know 100% that May's dead, but she's going to cast Aid.
Okay.
So everybody's hit point maximum is increased by 5, and your current hit points increased by
Not
5
May's.
for the duration too. Not May's, yeah.
So Thalia, you come to consciousness, which will end the initiative. End initiative, and the cart just speeds off out of town.
How many hit points do I have? 5?
5. And that will last you for 8 hours.
And the carriage is currently rolling out of Mordentshire down the rolling road past Griffin Hill.
Vita's going to attempt to see if... Yeah. Is May dead?
Yeah, May's dead.
Dead.
May's dead.
Mayday, mayday.
Dag, I couldn't hold out for another century or so.
Well, at least
They
we
had
have.
such a long life, and they lasted like 2 days or less.
That's
Have-
so
Maybe we
bad.
are the problem.
I don't mean to be indelicate, but has anyone here ever eaten wolf before? We might run low on rations.
Well, I've eaten a lot
I
of
can...
things.
You have woods and such, right?
Are you
I
saying
can-
build a funeral pyre and burn them?
I was thinking to go hunt.
Cook them? Oh, yes.
I could hunt.
But we have meat.
Prefer not to eat.
Yeah, perhaps we could avoid that.
Just a little bit.
Interesting. He just looks at Alvita. But yeah, the body is like where the professors threw it on the carriage, so it's just well, we'll be getting to a place called Candle Cross within the next hour, so it's sort of a crossroad. It's nothing major. It's got like a store and a graveyard. So supplies if you need them. And a cemetery if you want to bury your friend. Up to you. They might have a temple, who knows.
I think we should probably stay away from cemeteries, at least in this domain.
That might be good. Are you also planning on going to Borca to find another piece of the crown, or are you done with that?
What else are we going to do?
As I can't go home,
Why not?
so I might as well.
It got really dark really fast in my apartment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's like, so, didn't know your friend that well. I only met them yesterday, so unfortunately I don't have any words to say. Alvita, you literally just came upon the group. But yes, does anyone have any words while we go down this very long windy, stormy road for your friend here.
May, I know you're dead.
Oh God.
But can I have your teeth?
I mean, they're dead.
At least the canines.
Oh, hold on.
That's all I need.
Hold on. Do you want me to ask their corpse if you can have their teeth?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna put a hand on May's corpse and cast Speak with Dead, granting the semblance of life and intelligence to the corpse. So it's not technically May, it's the animating spirit. So May, you can answer these questions. You don't. It's just kind of your spirit answering them. Brief, cryptic, or repetitive. No compulsion to offer a truthful answer. You can't learn new information. You don't comprehend anything since you've died, and can't speculate about future events. So he's going to go, Thalia, can Thalia have your teeth?
Of course the sweet summer child can, if she uses them well.
Well, thank you so much.
What do you want
Bash, bash, bash.
What do you want? What do you want us to do with your body? Eat it? Hello? Is this thing working?
I've been taking the teeth, I promise.
I think the storm's messing up my reception.
Give it a tap on the side. Maybe a little percussive maintenance will help.
Taps May on the side of the head, just.
As long as I stay with my candies, do as you please.
Everyone hears that. Alright, I got 3 more questions. Anybody want to ask anything? Last for 10 minutes.
We take your shit.
Oh, yeah, can we take your shit? Not like your...
Yes.
Oh, I should word that differently. Because they might take it literally. Can we take your belongings?
Stuff. Yes, your belongings.
As long as you use it to kill those who hurt me and my family.
Looks back at everybody. I'm like fucking going back there.
We could just say we did. I
Even
mean, I
with the
can't.
candies, maybe
Now, what are they gonna do? The
Yeah.
soul
Tunic.
was sucked up by the.
Oh,
damn thing.
right. May died. I forgot. Fuck. May died in Morden. And so did Eliott. They instantly turn into hostile ghosts in Morden. So. Not Eliott, because Eliott didn't have a soul.
Communicating with May and May's evil spirit lifts out of the body.
No, this is
What do you mean you aren't going to avenge me?
No. This is the animating spirit. It's not like the ghost that gets sucked out. This is just kind of like the semblance of whatever.
Still, that'd be fun.
But now there's an evil. Oh wait, May's spirit would have also gotten consumed by the apparatus. There is no soul, either. So hey,
What I'm hearing is we're safe.
here we go. We're good. He's like, okay, that's 2 more questions. Anybody got one?
So, sorry. In my mind, the professor grabs May's body, throws it up onto the wagon. The moment it
They
lands,
die.
we just see the soul go. No way!
Yeah,
And then gets eaten
that's-
by the
that's
apparatus.
basically, yeah, that's what would have happened. Yeah. Just awful. Mordent
That's
sucks.
fucked.
Mordent sucks.
That's fucked.
Yeah, Mordent sucks. We got 2 questions left. Anyone got one? Thalia, do you have you already asked one? You up? I don't know.
You.
If no one else has a question, I do have one more.
We've got 2 left, so go ahead. I have to ask it though. So.
Okay, well, ask Ask if they've got any unfinished shit that they want us to take care of.
All right. Good. Do you have any unfinished business that you would like your friends to take care of?
Finish the song. Finish the song. Finish the song. And they just repeat it a couple of times.
He looks at you all. Do you know what that fucking means?
Nah.
What was she a
Hey,
singer? Did
How
she-
about
a lyricist? Did she write music?
You would
Now-
remember that when Madeliene and Thalia, when they went down, May was humming a song to them. When they were
Ah,
down, they were
yes.
freaking out.
some type of...
Okay.
Right. Well, perhaps the last question would be, is there anything else you would like to say to us, May, while you still have the chance? Any final words?
Do you have any final words you'd like to share with us?
I'm gonna miss all of you. I love you all.
Oh no.
And then just.
I'm so glad that that was the end because I could not lie to May or just in general. Could they hear us?
No.
Okay,
The,
good. Oh,
the
thank
corpse
goodness.
doesn't learn any new information and doesn't comprehend anything since it last died, so it doesn't know anything of what just transpired. And also, their spirit was consumed by the apparatus, so there actually is no soul left remaining, so this is just an empty husk.
Mood.
Aren't we all just empty husks?
Basically.
Not me.
So, Eddie, obviously you can see his two assistants are still there too. They're just here. He's like, well,
Wait, did they not die?
no, because I forgot to roll for their saves. Because there's a lot going, but they look like shit. We'll say.
They look like the Jacinta.
And also they're
like
pretty
shit.
sturdy. He's like, all right, so I'm steering the wagon. Feel free to pilfer and do what you need. We'll be at the crossing in 20 minutes.
Right, how about I start identifying some of these magical items we found in the cemetery.
I'm gonna let everyone take what they want from May before I take the teeth, because that's gonna be a process.
I'm about to Google how many teeth a wolf has, and yeah. All right. So, Professor, you're just identifying the magic stuff that was pulled out.
I'm identifying the belt that Alvita found, the from Mr. S. Austin,
Yeah.
and the tankard.
Okay. What about the icon thing that Thalia is holding?
Oh yeah, that sure. Yeah,
So that'll be
that sounds good.
30 minutes. Okay. The belt that's basically got Stone Cold Steve Austin's face on it is
Oh yeah,
a belt of Hill Giant Strength.
belt of Hill Giant.
Requires
Strength.
attunement. While wearing it, your strength score is 21. Has no effect on you if your strength score is already equal to or greater than 21. What else did you say? The tankard?
Yeah.
That is a tankard of plenty. Speaking the command word while grasping the handle fills the tankard with 3 pints of rich dwarven ale. It has 3 charges. Using the tankard's property expends 1 charge, and the tankard regains all expended charges at dawn. So it's just free beer in a mug.
I can't get drunk.
And then the thing that Thalia is holding is the icon of Ravenloft. Requires attunement by a creature of good alignment. Which I don't think is anybody.
It's definitely not Thalia.
I think the professor's been kind of definitely teetering towards the neutral
Well,
during all
Madeline's
of this.
good alignment. I just looked.
That makes sense.
This icon was given to Strahd by the Archpriest Cyril Romulich. Within 30 feet of the icon, a creature is under the effect of a protection from evil and good spell against fiends and undead. Only a creature attuned to the icon can use its other properties. Cast Augury once a day. Can use it to do turn undead or turn the unholy. You can use it to cast Cure Wounds if you're attuned to it.
That's super powerful.
You guys had it in Curse of Strahd?
Yeah, and we didn't use it.
Rarely, yeah. It only ever used. The only thing that ever came into effect was the aura effect from it, but like Cure Wounds was never used from it.
But it also makes like all undead attack you with disadvantage.
And fiends.
Everybody, yeah.
Against fiends and undead specifically, but yeah, that's that. That's what Thalia's holding. Requires attunement by a good aligned creature, and the only one is Madeliene. So.
Oh, maybe could you do the hilt? I know what it is, but I don't know all of the intricacies of it.
Oh yes, my pleasure. Yes.
Here we go. 40 minutes then. So he just kind of like parks the carriage just outside of the crossings. The Sun Sword is a unique blade once possessed by Strahd's brother Sergei von Zarevich. The hilt, which is sentient, knows that it can never be reunited with its original crystal blade. It has, however, gained the properties of a sun blade. The Sun Sword is a sentient chaotic good weapon. Intelligence of 11, Wisdom of 17, Charisma of 16. It has hearing and normal vision out to a range of 60 feet. The weapon communicates by transmitting emotions to the creature carrying or wielding it. Doesn't speak, it just goes, emotions. Its purpose is to destroy Strahd and free the land of Barovia from his evil. But because of the Sun Blade, while grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence or to make the blade disappear. It's a longsword. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it, which deals radiant damage instead of slashing damage. So it doesn't deal slashing damage, it's all radiant. When you hit an undead with it, that target takes an extra 1d8 radiant. The sword's luminous blade emits bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim for an additional 15. The light is sunlight, so vampires do not like it. And anything else that doesn't like sunlight. While the blade persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright light or dim light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet each. But you have the Sun Sword. That's the Sun Sword.
They would have gone fucking feral for that for killing vampires. My god.
Well, all you're doing now is rotting. Anybody like looting May for anything?
Yeah, her teeth.
Anything else?
Yeah.
She had magic items. Does she have? You know she'd have the longsword of wounding that she got from Van Richten today.
Yeah.
And the figurine of wondrous power, bronze griffin.
I'll grab the figurine.
Okay, you can add a figurine of wondrous power, bronze griffin to your equipment.
Bronze griffin.
And then there's just a longsword of wounding. Not many.
That's not showing up.
But not many people in this group use that kind of stuff.
Oh, there it is.
May also has 300 gold pieces.
Oh, I'll take those.
Okay. While you're taking the teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, oh, shit.
Nice.
Missed that. Pocket.
Free money. Sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand check because you're stealing money in front of everybody.
Nine.
Everyone sees you stealing May's money.
All right, come on, let's split it. All right, I guess first round's on you then.
Sure.
I'll add 1 gold.
Okay.
I will add 299.
Okay. Thalia, you get 42 teeth from May. That's every single one.
She's
Yeah.
an expert. Fucking.
I now have over 1,000 gold and over 300 teeth.
God. Here's the thing, guys. Don't die in front of our group. We will pick your body clean.
And your teeth. But here's the thing. If you get resurrected and Thalia's plucked your teeth out, your teeth do not grow back.
Well, you can't be resurrected anyway because no soul, right?
Right, but if you die in another domain and Thalia decides to take your teeth, it was like, for fun.
Yeah.
How many? 43 or
42.
44?
42.
42. I have 332 teeth, everybody.
And the last collection are all wolf teeth.
Professor, could I have the that belt?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh yes, here you are.
The belt will make
I-
me adept in using the blades, if you so wish.
Well, you are. You know what? Not gonna question it. I am also. Wait. I am younger than I was the other day, but
Oh, also on May's
Yes.
person is a signed, sexy painting of
Ah,
Celesta
yes.
from the
Y'all
carnival,
lost one, so y'all got to get one
Celeste
back.
and the snake.
and it's worth 1,000 gold pieces. It's a very provocative pose, snake lady, naked on a bed, surrounded by snakes and autographed, worth 1,000 gold pieces.
nothing wrong with having a spare.
You take it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what reminds me. We might need a zombie companion in our travels.
Why?
No, I'm
This
kidding.
is
I'm
so
kidding.
And the longsword, are you alright with me taking that as well?
Well, this wounding one
Yes.
was serrated.
Oh,
that
yes.
does look. Oh, could you actually hold on to it for a moment?
She'll take it.
That looks good. And he kind of like adjusts himself and
Thank
turns
you.
away.
She'll kind of. You see, there's a level of like almost like reminiscing, I guess you can say, as she's like holding the blade. She kind of sets it down. The hilt, the sun sword. I think we should. I prefer not to be in charge of using this weapon.
What? You have to speak up.
The weapon. I prefer not to be the one to handle it.
I'll take it.
You stealing as blatantly as you do, I'm going to entrust it with you. And she's gonna hand the sun sword to Madeliene.
All right.
Okay, you know.
Cool.
Oh, to Madeliene?
Mhm.
Cool.
Gave you my tooth. It's customary to give something back.
Are you giving the icon to Madeliene as well? Because Madeliene's the only one that can use it.
Madeliene's gonna be Ravenloft the fuck out. If she did, since she's not here, I'll give it to the professor for now.
What?
But-
What?
The sword.
Okay.
I don't want to take that agency away from her character. If she doesn't want to hold it, then I'm
Okay.
not gonna.
What about the icon of Ravenloft? She is the only one that can use it.
Yeah, she's got. Yeah, we'll give it to her.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
The sword is a different
She'd-
story, so I don't know how she.
she'd
Okay.
probably
Cool,
want
cool.
it too.
Yeah, probably.
And so I'm adding the sun sword.
Yeah,
to my
Sun
Sun
sword.
thing?
No
sword,
spaces,
Okay.
just sun sword.
Then
That sun sword is what killed Florian with the radius sunlight.
Yeah.
Anyways, the carriage stops outside of this small little like crossing. It's like it's called Candle Cross. All of the the fences in this area are all lit by weird looking skull candles. And there's a simple like single trading post. Connected to the trading post is a shitty tavern. It looks like just like a stop through that people go by, and behind both those buildings is a small graveyard with like 3 graves. It's just like a small
Give-
little stop through.
let's take a moment to rest for about an hour while I.
Of course. What do you all want to do with the body? Anybody got a bag we can shove it in? Like, just so we're not lugging it. There is a corpse sitting out on our wagon, and I just don't want to attract predatory creatures.
Should we bury it?
Well, there is. He walks to the back of his cart, looks in. It's all right. You'll be fed soon. And here, there's like growling. He's like, "It's fine. It's fine."
What is that?
Oh, it's
What's
a
in there?
It's a tiger.
A full ass tiger.
Yeah, come look.
Okay.
And you peek in, yeah, there's a full ass tiger in there. Nice bedding, toys, and everything.
Did we have tigers in the carnival?
Probably once or twice, but then they probably broke out and caused some problems once, and that wasn't again.
That makes sense. I haven't seen one of you in a while.
The tiger just stares at Thalia.
Wait, do I know you?
You don't. He's like, oh, hold on. And he, like, unlatches the back of the wagon. The tiger, like, comes out and just, like, stretches itself. It's a full-grown fucking, like, Siberian tiger, like, fucking huge.
Can I
just
present my hand for the tiger to smell? I would like to pet the tiger.
Animal handling check.
You are just barely alive right now, and you're doing this. Ah!
And Van Richten's petting it.
12.
12. It smells you and just looks at you.
Once I'm finished with this, does your tiger need to?
You see somebody
hunt?
you see somebody come out of the tavern, see a tiger, and just go no, and goes back inside. Oh, perhaps they do like to hunt people.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, neat.
No, they were a good staunch. They were a good ally. When I was being attacked by bandits once, and I was like, "Oh, if you want to rob me, there's something in the back you can have." And well, it didn't go so well for them.
All right, gang. I have a few things I need to do with this armor. I need to sort some things out. Noticed a few weaknesses and things. I'll be back in an hour. Or, I mean, I won't be leaving anywhere, but I'll be busy for an hour.
Okay.
Alvita will take a bedroll, her bedroll, and open it and throw it to cover part of May's body.
Okay.
We'll get to burying that.
Sorry, I just looked at the campaign page to see what's going on. And anyways, okay. So what's everybody doing? Talia's hanging out with the tiger.
I would like to pull out Talia's flute that she has tucked away, and Talia's gonna try and like get the tune of the song that May was humming.
Okay.
And during the short rest, do Song of Rest, so that everyone else is getting hit points back and be like, yeah.
Okay, so everyone would have to take a short rest by the carriage with Thalia then?
If they can hear the flute.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can hear the flute from wherever the fuck you are then. It's a pretty small little outpost. Okay. So everyone, you can do a quick short rest and then we'll get to what you're all doing. And yeah. The tiger is definitely curious of whatever is being hidden on top of the wagon. Whether it's like a chapel attached to this as well. A little tiny chapel.
Yeah, I guess Alvita's just going to take an hour to attune to the belt. I know it's going to take another hour to do the sword, so
Okay.
she'll do the belt first.
Alrighty. So that's what you're doing for the hour then?
Yep.
Alright. What's the professor doing?
He's attuning to. He's going to try to attune to a few things. So.
I think you guys are taking a quick short rest, so you can tune to one thing right now.
Okay, then it will be.
And Madeliene will attune to the icon of Ravenloft. I think they got one more attunement
beans.
slots.
What am I gonna attune to?
Ooh, they only got one more attunement slot. Maybe I'll wait for them to make that decision.
All-purpose tool or necrotic resistance.
Why are you laughing?
All-purpose tool.
No reason.
Thalia, as you're like hanging out here playing on the flute, and you can see the tiger. It's kind of like sniffing where May's corpse is. Just
Hey, noses to ourselves.
don't tell me what to do.
Don't try and eat my friend.
Your friend's dead.
Yeah, but they didn't say they wanted to be eaten by a tiger.
Do you?
Well, I'm still alive, so no.
And you can see like its head turns because it like catches something moving, and it just sprints off to the side of the road, and you hear, and it comes sauntering back with like a dead wild turkey in its jaws,
Well, good job.
and then just leaps into the back of the wagon and starts eating it.
Good job, little buddy.
But yeah, you guys get your short rest. If there's anything else you want to do with this little tiny little outpost, like I said, shop, inn, 3 graves in the back, a chapel, but that's about it.
Lydia will carry the body to the chapel.
Okay.
She is able to now just
This
carry
beefy old
3
woman.
Yeah. She the belt is situated to where the face isn't it's aiming directly out, but it's like halfway covered by the cloak that she has on. But she will, kind of kick the door.
Okay. The door opens. You can see this bald, this bald woman, long flowing white dress. She's covered in tattoos, like long sleeve tattoos. The gown she's kind of wearing has got like kind of like the split up the middle where the one when they walk, the leg can kind of be shown. Golden high heels. Gold bracelets all over, like down the arms. This really nice necklace. They have a chest piece tattoo. It's like a skull with like green flames around it. And it's going, oh,
Gregory!
hello. Oh,
Greetings.
I see you have a corpse.
Yes.
May I ask why you're bringing it into the temple?
I don't want to bring it in. I want to see if there's a way that we can dispose or bury the body.
Resurrection? No, just poof.
Oh, do you have the capabilities of doing such things?
Nod. Especially those who die in Mordent, we have a way of ripping the soul and putting it back. $300 gold?
All right.
And your name.
My name, or the name of the deceased?
Oh, the name of the deceased.
May.
May. All right. Well then, I'm sure something can be done if the soul is willing.
Sure. Well, it was taken prematurely, if I understand correctly.
That
Here.
is what the domain tends to do this, but we can pull them back from the brink and shove them back where they belong.
All right. Well,
We can only do it once per soul, though. The way we do things tends to be a little harsh.
all right. Well, I'll see if the others want to do this. You need a moment to prepare the body and such.
Yes, I'd light some candles, but if there are people who would need to be in attendance for the ritual, please get them if you need to.
So I would be right back, and she will leave the body with the cleric or the priest person and head back to the caravan or the carriage.
Okay.
The others all around.
Yeah, they'd still be outside.
So, Professor, Madeliene
What?
and Thalia, I was speaking with the proprietor of the temple, and she spoke of a means of working around the soul rendering, if you would. The cost is 300 gold to do. I
What?
noticed that you pocketed a hefty amount of coin, Thalia, that came from the deceased body, so maybe you could use that money
I
to...
did not pocket 300.
Well, it doesn't matter. You could use the money that she had, and I will cover the rest.
What? What? I'm sorry, I'm busy. What's going on?
The proprietor, the temple woman, has a ways of bringing back the soul in a way that is breaks through whatever happens within Mordent, within this place.
Sounds like a scam.
Well, if it's a scam, she's fucking with the wrong people. So, we do it, or, you don't have to. We could just bury the body and move on.
Will their teeth come back?
I forgot about that. I don't think so. I'm not for sure, but
Like, we could just shove back the nubs.
Not how it works.
so maybe we just leave the body to rest then. Do you think she would prefer to be alive, or do you think without any teeth, or do you think she would prefer to just to stay?
Wait, you saying that they could resurrect them?
Yes,
Well, why aren't we doing that?
because her teeth are currently not in her mouth.
Who cares? I spent a long time without teeth.
All right, well, if you think,
I mean, we can always give it a try.
sure. All right, we need to get moving now. We want to do this.
I'm going to stay outside and make sure the tiger doesn't run off.
Good idea. What's his name?
Tiger.
Maybe we could workshop that.
Maybe the creature has a name of its own. Maybe something that it calls itself.
Killer.
I think that's a flashy name.
I think it wants to kill you. It said kill her.
Killer is its name, like killer.
Kill her. Completely heard kill her. Oops.
Why would I want to kill me? I am delightful. Right?
Silence.
Sure. Let's see.
Well, tough crowd.
All right, let's get moving if we will. Yes.
All right, yes, let's do this then. See if we can't,
Okay.
get them back.
All right. You go into the temple and the chapel rather, and you can see this bald woman covered in tattoos, and she's currently lighting skull candles. Just by touching the candles they light with her fingertips, she just goes.
That's hot.
She turns and goes, "Ah, these must be the friends you spoke about. Welcome."
I
Thalia
question.
introduces herself. That's hot. Throw off in the corner.
I have a question, really quick.
Yes.
So, say theoretically, this body doesn't have any teeth when they did have teeth when they died. Would the teeth come back?
No, this is just granting life back to the corpse.
Okay, and also theoretically, say the soul of this body was sucked into an apparatus in a graveyard. Is that still? Are we still working? Are we still playing with fire here?
We have the capabilities of snatching snowls. The capability of snatching souls from irretrievable places.
Okay, even if they were devoured by an apparatus in a graveyard that like killed everyone in the next town over.
Of course.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to like.
Doesn't even
Yeah,
seem
make
phased when you say it killed everyone in the town next door. Like, of course.
Okay, honestly, same. I love the energy. It's been a week.
Has it? Hasn't been a week yet.
Yes, it's been a week.
For like 4 days.
Yes.
Thalia has been at this a week.
For Eliott. Yeah.
And
For
you've been,
Eliott, it's been
and
4
you've been
days.
in this domain
For us.
for a day.
Yeah.
It's you know,
You've slept once.
sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes the world just says fuck you in particular, and we seem to be getting that quite a lot lately.
Well, lay the corpse on the table, on the slab, but in between the candles.
Easy.
Oh, yes. Alvita, you should probably do that. Oh, I should warn you. The reason why I shouldn't be picking them up is because I have been cursed. It hurts to touch me. And it hurts to touch others. It hurts the others, not me. I could slap everyone, not feel a damn thing, but they'd be hurting.
Right, so I'd like to thank you for letting me know.
What?
I
You-
thank you for letting me know.
Oh, yes.
You would be very fun to study.
What? Who? What?
Anyways, lay the body between the candles, please.
Yeah, we'll lay the body between the candles.
Snaps the fingers, and every other light in the church goes out, but the candles on the altar. Just you can see the tattoos on their body like glowing a little bit, like dull green. Alright. And she snaps her fingers, and you can see this like blade appears in her hand. And she just hovers it over the sternum. And you can see the blade begins to like swirl with this bluish green kind of wispy stuff. Just and then just plunges it down.
Looks like it's ruining the body, if you ask me.
I think I already did that when I took the teeth.
Everybody take your headphones off but May. May, you're briefly pulled back into this chamber with all your friends in your body. You're not in the body, you're kind of floating, and this person is just like channeling this force. It doesn't feel like resurrection magic, it feels necrotic. It feels dark and evil, whatever this force is that's trying to bring you back. You don't know you don't know the full extent of it, but you get a sense if you come back, you're going to be changed. Does your soul return?
Oh no.
It kind of feels like another spirit is also trying to get its way in.
Oh.
So it's up to you.
Her motherly instincts, does she feel like she's going to harm the group if she comes back? I feel like
you're
that's...
not sure. You just sense this isn't a normal ritual. And it's like, this is dark and evil.
But May can understand that her friends obviously think they're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, their friends are here.
Yeah.
They're like... They're going to trust that their friends are doing the right thing.
Okay.
They're hesitant, but they're gonna...
Okay, so... I'm sending you something of what happens to you once this spell is completed. So this is... you're saying yes, then?
I'm saying yes!
So...
Do I get to go full chaos, Gremlin?
This is turning your alignment to chaotic evil.
Ah!
Like evil, like pure evil.
I have.
Yeah, it's bad.
I get to have so much fun with this. Oh my god, this is gonna be some shit. Oh my god.
So that's the spell that they're using to bring you back to life. And cool. Trying to get Rose's attention. Alright, well, Garrett's not here, so Garrett's gonna miss this. This woman pulls the blade out of Thalia's chest, or out of Thalia's chest, out of May's chest, and May sits upright. No teeth. So, yeah. Knife plunges into May's chest, pulls the blade out, all of that wispy stuff is gone around the blade, and May just sits upright. No teeth. The wound in the center of the chest from the knife is there, and you can see a tattoo form on May's shoulder.
But would they through the fur?
Disregard that, no one sees a tattoo form on May's shoulder.
Ooh.
But May sits upright and May is alive. And the priestess goes, alright, 300 gold pieces.
Everybody just looks at Thalia.
How many gold are in a platinum?
10.
So 30 platinum?
Yeah.
That's easier to count out one by one than 300. So Thalia is gonna give 30 platinum.
Okay.
Alvita will lay the sword at, like, next to May's body. Set it down. The sword of wounding.
Guess you better add May back to the campaign. And delete Sam.
Where that is.
Hold on.
I have 69 platinum, everybody.
Nice.
Nice.
May, is that you?
Yes.
What's the last thing you remember?
Being blasted by electricity.
I got hit by electricity, Professor.
We came back for you, but then you were dead, and then we pillaged your body, saw about
Oh yeah,
all
May's got
the
no teeth.
stuff.
Yeah, no teeth.
It's gotta be kind of strange. I do have an idea on how to remedy that. I am an inventor, after all. Perhaps whenever we sit down for a long rest, I can cook up something for you.
for being my professor.
Well, the ritual is complete. Your friend is back. Have a good day.
Thank you. I'd appreciate your services.
Anytime.
All right.
All right. Well, that was fortuitous and won't have any negative consequences whatsoever.
No, I think.
Yeah, the knife wound is still there in the chest. You just.
Cool beans.
Doesn't remove curses. Yada yada.
All right, here's your figurine.
Thanks, Professor.
You know, we are quite lucky that we found this person that was willing to bring you back.
I was ready to bury you with your candies, if I'm being quite honest. That was the motive of what it was, but fortunately, the healer has more capabilities than I expected in a place like this. So, very fortuitous. Very good.
I would have been very disappointed if you wouldn't have buried me with those candies.
That's a spell that Rictavio used. You spoke of your candy very highly. You spoke of a song as well.
Ah, yes, that song. It's, Ah, that's funny that I mentioned that.
I don't know if it was really you or just a essence of fragment of your essence, you know. Anyway, it's good to have you back. I'm glad that you were not dead.
I'm glad to be back too.
As you're all, do you step outside the chapel, like outside, back outside to like the carriage and whatnot?
Walk and talk.
Okay, Octavia's like
As they
music.
as they go start walking outside, May just turns to the person who they saw just fucking plunge that knife into their chest, and just kind of would smile towards them, but obviously there's no teeth, and just kind of and just gives a nice like a thank you nod.
You're most welcome, child.
Hopefully I won't be seeing you again. Maybe my friends.
Maybe your friends? I have always services to provide. You know where to find me. None of you were there for that, so that's that.
Could you describe what this person looked like?
Oh,
I must have missed it.
You were here when I described it, but a bald human woman, covered in tattoos, long gown, golden bracelets.
Lit up the leg.
Right. I was doing what the professor was doing and focusing on what I wanted to attune to and shit. I was doing management stuff. Anyway, cool. Thanks, Justin. I called you my older brother's name.
Nice. Oh, when she did the ritual, one of her tattoos is now missing.
Okay.
About what time of day is it?
None of your business.
Okay.
It'd be about, with the wagon ride, 3 p.m.
Alvita will pull the hood back over.
And it's pouring rain outside.
Definitely, the hood is coming over. Could I run inside very quickly? I need to use the restroom.
Everybody get your pool breaks in before we hit the road.
Okay. You all go.
Not all at once. That'd be a little weird and odd. I'll be right back.
You're under the door and it's got a bunch of fucking crosses, to the tavern. It's got a bunch of crosses staked into it. A fuck ton. 30 or so just staked into this wooden door.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm fine. Yard, go ahead. I'll hold it for the next town.
What, are you afraid of a little bit of oak?
More that I'm afraid of people who act like this and what it could mean. Individuals who plague their mind with, paranoia, it seems like.
Pertaining to what?
Well, that a cross is on the door for a reason.
Superstition.
Superstitions. Things that go bump in the night that you may never run into.
So is anyone going in to do the little pee break?
I am.
Okay. Professor
I've
gets
got
in.
the
Professor,
I've got a thimble for bladder.
Okay, Professor walks in. You just see a bunch of like people decked out in leather armor, wielding swords, and as soon as you walk in, they all just turn to look at you and stare.
Why, gang? I'm here for a bathroom break.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a man
What?
over there by the stairs.
Oh, goody.
There's like people are drinking and just eating, but there's like no like merriment. It's just everyone's quiet.
Cool.
So if you're pissing, everyone's gonna hear that. Yeah.
Oh.
Is anybody else going in to get like road snacks and stuff? You can smell like when the professor enters, you can smell like meat pies and desserts and all sorts of stuff. No? Okay.
The last time we followed Professor into an inn or tavern like thing didn't go so well for us.
Okay.
And Alvita approached the tiger and casts, with their primal awareness, cast speak with animals.
You don't need to cast speak with animals on you for.
Oh, it talks. That's right. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, cool. Never mind then.
You walk around the back. It's like, what do you want?
Oh, I see that you got a kill. I was wondering if you wanted to trance around a little deeper in the woods.
Sure. And hops out of the wagon, just poof. And you can see it actually wasn't eating the turkey; it was just playing with the remnants.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Like a cat.
Yeah. No. Very much like a cat. She will take.
If I get hungry, just
maybe. Alright.
smells you.
Don't kill me.
You wouldn't make good eating.
Fair low bones. She'll start taking off.
Stale.
That's
Stale blood.
alright. Understood. Take off toward the woods.
Okay.
We'll be back.
The tiger fall. Let me just look how far away the woods are. Only like 300 feet, so not too far. All right, so you just watch Alvita and the tiger go off in the woods alone.
Pass without a trace is cast
Okay.
on both of them as they enter into the woods.
Sure.
Yeah, and Alvita's just gonna hunt. Alvita's going to attempt to drop an animal, but not kill it.
Okay, make a survival check or nature check.
Alright.
Up to you.
Yeah, definitely survival. Please don't be shit. Not that great. 13.
13. In the distance, you can see a stag, but it's got like the kind of like the antlers are shedding, so it's kind of like it looks like the blood that's coming off the antlers, and it's just standing in the distance, just staring at you, and at the tiger, and is like unfazed.
Do you think? All right. About how far
What
away?
do I
is it?
think?
What do you think?
It's like 50 feet away.
All right. Yeah. Let's.
And you also What's your passive perception?
19.
There's definitely something else in the woods. You get a sense there's something else hunting it. Kind of like this awareness that there's something else doing it. Almost like a ranger's primal awareness. That's really good at detecting things like undead in caves and stuff.
Is it undead?
No.
Oh.
I was making fun of Rose. But in the distance, you can see like a pair of yellow eyes kind of like in the bushes and then kind of just slowly slink away. And it's big. Like maybe 10 feet tall. Just... And the tiger's like... You should see the tiger turn around and leave.
Can she try to creep a little bit behind and try to find a small rabbit or...
Yeah, as you turn and walk, you kind of clock it. There's rabbit carcasses and other small game carcasses just scattered around in the bushes and like in the crooks of trees and stuff. Like, this is an animal's hunting ground, and it does it for sport mostly. And only like 300 feet from the road. The corpses are fresh.
Yes. She's gonna find the freshest corpse.
It's probably like a raccoon.
She'll take a dagger and she'll slice up at the sternum. She'll reach her hand in really quickly and pull out the heart.
Okay.
And just delicately eat it. She's not like ravenous. She's going to eat it like... It's weird, just between us. It's weird. She's eating it like it's a fancy meal. Like it's a small like finger food. Like yes, very much like a.
Like you're slurping out a Tide Pod.
Not really, because Tide Pod you just plop it in, you let it dissolve. This you gotta. She like.
Don't eat Tide Pods.
Don't do that. She's gonna eat it. She eats it very delicately to not make a mess. To not. There's a level of that, but she's gonna slowly eat that.
She's at like a 5-star restaurant,
Yeah.
and they just serve
Even
like
though
the
this is
tiniest
probably
piece of
like,
steak.
yeah, but it probably tastes like a 1-star or less restaurant steak.
All right. Yeah, you see that movement again out of the corner of your eye, and this time it's maybe 30 feet away. Just a big pair of yellow wolf-like eyes just staring at you from the bushes.
Right.
And I'm going to send you a picture of what you see in the bushes, but I'm not going to send it to anybody else.
Oh, okay, I'm scared.
These last more than a session.
Right?
I'd also like to do something with May at some point too. Just whenever.
All right, you can do that right now.
Okay. Y'all go ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
You know, May,
Yes, Professor.
I have not one, but 2 birthday gifts for you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Professor.
You are indeed born again, yes.
Yes, I am reborn.
Here you are, first one.
And it's your copy of the Celeste the Snake.
Ah ha ha ha.
Was wondering where that went. She puts it back in her bag, just keeping it safe.
May, roll me a d6.
Five.
Okay.
And this. You know, I can't get drunk, but maybe you can. And we found this little nifty thing, remember? Here. It's a tankard of plenty.
Huh.
You can take it. It will provide sustenance and some inebriation. I imagine you might need it after going through what you've gone through.
Actually, I think I have a better use for this, Professor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
May does like that, like how you like toast cheers in the air kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
they
yeah,
put
you-
that in their bag.
You can add tankard of plenty to your thing.
Jeepless.
that item.
Anyway, that was all
Okay.
I wanted to do. I just followed.
What's Thalia doing? Talia's just hanging out.
Is there people like walking the street?
No, a lot of people. There's a lot of people travel this road. There's an old man kind of sitting on the porch of the tavern. He's like rocking on a rocking chair, and he looks real fucking decrepit. Looks like he's like 85, 92, like in his maybe his early 90s, late 80s, just rocking back and forth, covered in liver spots. He looks super frail.
Is he whittling an apple with a pocket knife?
Sure.
Shit, this man's trustworthy. Thalia's just gonna like just go and sit like right beside him, and just kind of wait for everybody.
He turns to look at you and just goes, "Hello.
Hi.
You smell nice."
Do I?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's been a while.
He doesn't smell good either. He smells like death.
That makes two of us, my man.
Oh, I'm dying.
Oh yeah, so am I.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I have already died, and I think I'm now just like immortal, because I have not died since.
That's exciting. I've never
It really
died,
wasn't.
so maybe I'm immortal.
I mean, we could test it out.
He hands you the knife.
Wait, look, am I gonna get in trouble if I do this?
No. Just kidding. He takes the knife back.
Well, that was a lot of responsibility placed on my young shoulders.
Make
here.
a
Wow.
make a perception check while he's whittling this apple.
Perception. 6.
6. Okay. You can smell
She's very,
you can
very like, oh.
you can smell copper in the air while he's whittling. Like the smell of blood.
Like-
He's just
Like blood.
yeah.
If I give him a quick once over, is there any blood stain?
Oh, thank you. And he hands you the apple.
I will take out my dagger and just kind of
Okay. He's like,
carve up the apple and offer him peace.
he goes to take it. He's got like one tooth.
Oh.
Just, there's like a maggot living inside of it. And he's just like,
That's extra protein. That'll help you live longer.
oh, and he tongues it out of the hole and eats it.
Oh.
That's what my mom used to say. Or my former mom. She's dead now.
How did she die?
Well, I had a best friend. His name was Gregory. But then he turned out to not be so great. And then he killed her. Like right in front of me. It was just kind of a dick move. And then he set my place on fire.
Why would people do that? You seem nice.
Right. I'm so nice. Thank you for noticing. I'm a delight to be around.
Anytime, Thalia. It's still rocking in the chair.
Wait a second. Have you seen the carnival? Is that how you know me?
We all know you.
Have I been here before?
I mean, probably.
I mean, I never really loved the carnival, so like if I was here, I wouldn't know it was
What
here.
carnival? Still rocking.
Okay, like if you don't know me from the carnival, then like, how do you know me if you don't mind me asking?
We were told you'd be coming through.
Oh, well, who let you know? So it was very kind of them.
Aussie bus?
Who?
Aussie bus.
Aussie Bus. Does that name sound familiar at all?
You can make a history check.
I will.
Zebus.
Ozzybus. I was a natural 20 for a 21.
Nice. All right. You've heard stories mostly of priests and necromancers of deep evil that worship this deity called Ozzybus. Their rituals involve stealing the souls of others to fuel their magic. Using this power, the priests can usually defy death and become an undead creature, potentially cheating the grave over and 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 over. And they say that Ozzybus is a mysterious figure of unfathomable ambition and evil, sought to use other souls as springboards to his own immortality, and he forged pacts with any entity that would give him more power and delved into any eldritch secret that would prolong his life. He became a devotee of the dark powers and tapped into their immortal malice to fuel his apotheosis.
Okay, knowing all of this now...
Like, just evil as fuck. Like, the epitome of evil, basically.
Knowing all of this, is there any correlation between the stories about that and what happened with May and the temple that we were at?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Also that he had betrayed most of his followers, and he had become one of the dark powers, and he and the other dark powers conjured up a misty prison to contain an individual known as Strahd von Zarevich. Meaning the people who...
Fuck you, Strahd in particular.
Meaning these priests worship the guy who made basically the entity that made this whole place.
Well. What else did he say about us? Just that we were coming, or?
Just that you were coming through.
Okay.
And
how did he tell you?
Just through pictures.
Like in your mind, or like in a book, or
in blood.
Like, where?
In the tavern? No. Used to be the tavern, now it's the chapel.
Okay.
They won't let me in the tavern.
Why? That's kind of rude.
I can't get in.
Do you want to go in?
Nods.
Okay, like, want some help?
Are you offering?
Well, like, I'll give you an arm, yeah, to like hold on to.
You'll give me an arm?
Like, okay, not like actually give you an arm, but like I'll present my arm for you to hold on to and like support you to get into the tavern.
Okay.
You can't take my arm from my body.
No.
Okay, I just want to make that clear. You cannot take my arm from my body while I am alive. After I'm dead, fuck it. If I can even die. But, come on, let's get you up.
Okay, you gotta help him up?
Yeah.
Okay. All of his flesh sloughs off. And his skeleton crumbles away, leaving only the skull. And tattooed on the forehead is the same kind of symbol of this like flaming green skull.
Nope, I'm not doing that again. Nope, we're not touching skulls. Bye. Is his tooth still in there?
Yes, single tooth.
Pop that out.
It's kind of squishy.
Oh no!
You kind of go to pull it out and it just like pulverizes and just squishes. Juice squirts out of the hole. Just.
Cool.
Everybody sees what happens to that old man when Thalia goes to help him up. Just except for Alvita.
So he wasn't immortal.
And then his body reforms in the chair and continues rocking. He's like, "Oh, it worked. Cool." and he's much younger now.
Oh my god, you are immortal.
Those are the gifts of Asibus.
Cool.
Looks like he went from like in his early 90s to maybe like 25. Just completely, just boom, revitalized.
Oh shit, yeah.
I am getting some bad vibes, Thalia. I think we should get moving, find Alvita, and hit the proverbial road.
Did you still want to go in the tavern?
Yes, please.
Okay, well, I did promise that I'd get you in there, so I guess here you go.
Okay. And as you touch him, you feel a weird kind of like tingling sensation. And you see one of his tattoos on his arm disappear. And he walks inside. And Thalia, you now have a tattoo on your forearm.
Aw, sick, add it to the collection.
It's a tattoo of a burning skull.
Fuck.
Yep.
God damn it. I can never escape Gregory.
Badass. Ugh.
Anyways.
Oh, and
yes.
I'm gonna message you, Brittany, of what happened to you.
Alvita. Yes. I would like to activate the tooth that Alvita has in the pocket.
Okay.
And just be like, hey, we're leaving. Can you, like, make your way back if you still want to stay with us?
Alvita.
You don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you want to, we're leaving.
The picture I sent you is slowly, like, moving out of the bushes towards you slowly. The tiger's long fucking gone.
Fucking hell, it left me. All right.
This is like this is a 12. It's like 12 feet tall.
Ooh, don't like that.
It just cocks its head at you and says, "You're in my hunting grounds, vampire."
I'm leaving. I'm leaving, and she will
Running away from a predator. Okay.
full fucking sprint 90 feet.
You get out. Everyone else kind of like getting ready to get the wagon, doing their own thing. What's May doing while this is happening?
Well, now that we know that we're like hitting the road.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna message you.
Okay. As you're all like at the wagon, like getting it all set up for the next portion of the road, you see Alvita, very like Jurassic Park style, like booking it out of this like forest, just sprinting through this whole tall grass.
I'm just imagining this old lady. Is she wearing a dress or like
No. She's like
some like
tunic,
adventuring
but
pantaloons?
yeah, she has like leather armor. Like
Okay.
the cloak is flowing behind her now, full body, but she's running
But
with like
this-
almost perfect form.
This old woman just almost like Terminator 2, like T-1000 running, like.
So when you move and dash, your movement speed's what, 90 feet?
No, it's movement dash. That's double. It's 70.
Oh, when this thing moves and dashes, it's a little quicker than you. So you see Alvita burst out of the forest running, and behind them, this massive wolf-like creature that's running on its hind legs, like bipedal. It's like a werewolf, but it's bigger than most, and it's just like poof, 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 and it leaps over Alvita. And just says, "Get the fuck out of here," and then turns around and goes back into the forest. And Alvita, something hits you in the back of the head. And it's a dead squirrel.
Pick it up. She will take the cloak and she will throw it over her right shoulder as she carries this dead squirrel. She will approach the group, pushing back some of the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Making good on your promise, yes.
Sure. I'm here. She'll toss it to the professor. Can you
What
cook?
happened out there?
I found a stag that I wanted to kill, and that's creature was there?
From about 300 feet away, you also see a stag get tossed out of the forest about a good 100 feet and just...
That one. Yes. I think we need to go.
I think, based on what Victavio said, we do need some rations for the road ahead. So perhaps, yes, we need to go, but we gotta pick that up too.
Alvita, what's your passive perception?
19.
You see May sneaking off behind the tavern.
She clocks in. Your friend is doing something. May just
What?
went to follow. Should we pursue?
You just see May just walking casually behind the, going to walk casually behind the tavern.
May, we're heading out. If you're not back soon, you don't get dinner.
I'll be there in 5, Professor.
All right, do your business. I imagine you're taking your tinkle. All right.
Yes, please don't look.
They can't see you when you're back there.
It will climb to the top of the carriage.
Okay. Oh no, it's you can hang out with the tiger if you want.
The tiger, your tiger left me within the woods.
It's a smart tiger. It's all the
I
points Aaron had
understand.
left.
I was attempting to do that too, but it's considerably faster than me. So,
Yes, Lugaroos. Don't fuck with them.
I had no intention to. She'll toss the cloak so that both arms, and she will kind of hold the short bow and an arrow knocked at the ready, looking out,
All right.
just in case.
If anyone wants to snuggle with a tiger, feel free.
Absolutely.
Tiger! Thalia's coming in. They're not food.
And Thalia is going to just sit crisscross applesauce in front of the tiger and show the tiger the new tattoo and be like, "What do you think of this?"
It's a tattoo. There's a dead
think it
turkey.
looks
There's
nice.
just a dead turkey laying in there.
Mood. So do you think it looks sick, or like, do you think it looks kind of cheesy? Do you think it fits?
I don't think you look ill.
Okay, do you think the tattoo fits with my other tattoos?
I don't know.
What's your opinion on skulls?
Good to chew on. I like to put the skulls of my enemies in my teeth and break their neck.
I mean, there's one skull I'd like to do that too, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Do you want to share this turkey?
I mean, I don't want to take it from you, man. Like,
I can split it and just rips it in half. Like pins it to the floor and just rips it in half and then pushes half of it towards you.
we're besties now.
It's a raw, just mangled turkey.
The
I-
muscles are still stringy as it like.
I, as Thalia, have eaten worse.
That's true, fingernail cupcakes. But Rictavio hits the reins and the stagecoach starts to
May
roll.
obviously comes back.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The stagecoach
Okay.
the stagecoach begins to roll away.
Wait, we can't leave May again. Fuck.
Okay. And as you're getting about a mile down the road, you're a mile down the road, a little bit longer. Everyone make perception checks.
That's a stout 7.
Except for Thalia, because actually Thalia can do it too, unless Talia's too focused with the tiger.
I'm quite perceptive at this moment.
Okay, so perception check. The tiger's gonna do one too. Alright.
The professor is just going over some plans to get May their teeth back.
Okay. It's a long road
With
to the
with a little
border.
bonus on the side. Just a
Okay.
little bonus.
It's gonna be a long trip to the border of this domain. So there might be some fun along the way. Tiger perception check 9. It's too busy
Hopefully
ripping
a
this
long
tiger
rest.
apart. domains are pretty small. It's gonna be like a 2-mile trip. 6 for Madeliene. Alvita.
24.
Thalia.
Natural 20 for a 21.
Okay, so the only 2 people that notice this, as you're on your trip, about an hour later down the road, there's smoke rising up from the area you just left. Billowing black smoke, and the sound of carrying screams on the wind. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week. From the area you
My
just
take. Oh. May has been reborn with flammable piss.
Real hot.
It's just fucking acrid.
Yep.
That's
Just had to get that death out of there right after the birth. You know, there's always that extra junk.
That's where we'll end the session for the week, as you all make your way down this very long road in the middle of a nightmare forest while I remove Sam from the campaign.